guys, and welcome to another episode of the CoWorking Show. My name is Anna, and this is a show for all the remote workers, co-workers, digital nomads, and the ones that want to become any of these. Today, I'm in a special location with some special guests. I have my TripMates, Lucie and James, by my side. We are currently on Gran Canaria in Maspalomas in an absolutely incredible villa. I mean, you might see it a bit in the video. And yeah, today we're going to talk about a little bit about experience on how TripMates experience the JoinMyTrip Coworking trips, and I'm really looking forward. Maybe you guys want to introduce yourself. Lucie.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Lucie. I'm 30 years old. I'm from near Düsseldorf in Germany, and I'm working as a foreign language correspondent / executive assistant. And I decided to join some co-working trips, and I'm so happy that I did it. So.
Woo. And what about you, James?
Hi guys, my name is James. I'm from Switzerland. 34. I'm a manager of a big engineering company, and the life coach is my second job that I can do.
Nice, perfect. And yeah, maybe it's interesting. How did you guys find this trip, Lucie? Like, how did this idea pop up?
Well, I've been in touch with JoinMyTrip like at least 4 to 5 times, and this is how I know you.
She's already an oldie in our community.
I'm an oldie in the community, and this is how I went to Gran Canaria like 3 weeks ago, and then we both were texting, and you were like, okay, I really want to do my own trip, and I was like, if you do your own trip, I will join you. This is how I found it.
Nice, that's so cool. And what about you, James?
I just was traveling, and I was searching for a travel partner, and I found a group here in JoinMyTrip to be together and stay in this nice place, and I can work at some stuff, and it just was because I didn't want to travel alone, and it's the best way to find people that have your mindset,
yeah,
and to share some experience here. Yes,
that's really, really cool. And yeah, maybe, I mean, at the moment it's kind of like a bit special situation. Still, Corona's going on. Like, do you guys feel safe, like traveling now and like being basically not at home?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think it's even safer here than at home, because the incidence numbers here are lower than at home. So I feel, of course, you have to wear a mask, you have to keep the distance and everything. But if you do this, and if you don't drink from the same straw with a foreigner, everything's fine. So just relax and everything's good. I feel very safe here.
So everyone have a negative test, like so.
Yeah, you need to enter with a negative test.
So I feel it's safer here than at home.
Yes.
So.
Definitely. Yes. And yeah, if you think about, like, now we are all in this beautiful villa. We are basically doing home office from another place on earth, which is, I would say, really, really amazing. Maybe Lucie, what are for you the main benefits of such a co-working trip? Like, why would you why did you do it again, like, if you've already done it?
Well, I've already done it in December. I went to Tenerife with JoinMyTrip, and I literally had one of the best times until I came here, because I think I'm living the best life right now.
Okay.
And,
you're also working.
Also working, yes. And the thing is, this is such a mind-opening, like, an environment. We're sitting under a banana tree, and the sky is blue, and it's March, and I'm so tan, and it's March.
She's really tan, right?
Really tan. And it's only March, and this is like, well, I would never do anything else again. I think this is one of the following questions, but I think I won't be back in the office for a very long time.
And what you said, like, it's so inspiring. Why is it so inspiring for you?
Well, it's the different people. We have so many different characters here, but we have the same, like you said, like the same mindset. We are all open-minded. We are those travelers, and we are all like, we were sitting together yesterday night and talking. This was like mind-blowing, and I was like, finally I found people who are like me, and not
like-minded.
who are not like my parents, who say, oh, be careful, don't drive a scooter too fast. Yeah, mom, I'm taking care, but yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I think for me it's the same. Like, for me, every time I go on such a co-working trip and I come back with so many like inspirations, with so much motivation, and so many different views on different things, because in the end, what happens at home, you're always surrounded by the same people, because especially at the moment, it's not so easy to get to know new people and to broaden your horizon, basically. And for me, this is always the biggest thing I get out of those co-working is, I mean, besides the tan and the sun and the vitamin D in my body. What about you, James? I mean, you're CEO of a big company. Like, Wow, how come? Like, what do you think is the good thing about this co-working? Would you also do it for your employees?
Yes, now that I'm sharing this experience with you, I definitely want to introduce my employees into this art of working. You know, sometimes you wait for the vacation, you wait for the routine breaker, and if you do co-working like this, you don't need this. You share an experience. You are at vacation, but you can do your work whenever you want. You have your own plan. You share some ideas with other people. So I think for a company like my company or your company, it's a huge experience. So because the people, employee, they grow, and when you just go to a vacation, they don't grow.
Yeah.
They just
You
have
always
Well,
have in
they-
mind that you have to go back, but now you're
Right.
like, okay, maybe I stay a week longer, maybe I stay a month longer, and now you're always like, you're not waiting for the weekend, you're not waiting for the next holiday.
Right.
You're not in a rush. You're just relaxed because you're in a beautiful place doing your job.
I see here people there that are always motivated, always the whole time, whatever they are doing. So if they talk to you, they share an experience with you, they are working. Always you see motivated people. They have a good time, and you know, how do you say when
Same in German.
when du influenced wirst.
Your influence.
Yeah, your influence.
You
Yes.
get your influence. You get influence.
You get influence, yes, from others. So
Like inspired.
inspired, right? Sorry, English, Italian. So.
So many languages in this
That's right.
international house.
Switch
Switcherdeutsch. Yeah, that's definitely true. But like James, maybe I think it's interesting to know, like, because I think for you it's the first time you're doing this kind of like remote thing, and you basically bumped into the bit by accident. Did this experience change your view of work life in terms of, yeah, that you have to be at one spot working from one place?
So I had this idea many months ago that it would be possible to do something like this, but I didn't know how it can work. So, and now I see that the whole thing, these co-working trips, are working, and it changed not my idea how I feel about home office in Gran Canaria, but it's like I'm. Wie sagt man das? Gefestigt. Diese idea.
Strengthen my
Yeah. This experience strengthened my idea of this co-working or home office
Yeah, of the
in
new
the
life.
world. Yes, right.
The new ways of working.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely part of the future. This is a good thing about Join My Trip. Like, if you don't know how to do it and you have never done it, this is when you just join a trip as a trip mate, and you can experience what now James and Lucie are experiencing. And then, yeah, after this you can do your own trip. I think Lucie already planned her own trip as a trip leader now, and maybe James will become a trip leader soon as well. We will see. I think that's just like super important. And for you guys, maybe thinking back on the last days that we had together, what was for you, maybe, Lucie, the most memorable moments so far? I mean, we do have some days up front, which is amazing. Some weeks up front. Nobody knows when we will be back in Germany. But maybe for now, like, what was the most inspiring, like, or just the most memorable moment so far?
Definitely yesterday night. We were sitting 4 people on the terrace, and we had a wine, and we had a deep conversation about life, sense of life, like what am I doing, what am I supposed to be, who am I? And this was like, we went to bed at like 2:30 or something on a Monday night, so we went to bed.
Okay.
That's okay, because the boss is not here. So I went to bed, and I was like, I really need to write this into my journal, because I really need to focus on this and recapture it when I'm back home. To have this feeling that I had yesterday night with you guys. I don't want to lose this feeling, so I really want to gather from this experience for a long time.
That's so cool. And what about you, James?
I agree with you. Yesterday night was really an amazing experience for me because people they share their own experience, and then you have to think about your own life, and sometimes you feel connected, and in the moment I felt connected with you and with the people here. It was inspiring to me, and I understand my life a little bit better, how it is now, So
Same here. Yeah, we are always profiting from each other.
right.
Yeah.
So even from people you don't have that connection to, you're profiting from them because you learn something new.
Yeah, that's what we said yesterday. Like, doesn't matter who you're sharing the house or who on your trip with, you always share your something, and you can always take something from somebody. And I think this is like just what makes it so special, and this is why traveling with like-minded people, because the one thing that we also said yesterday that connects all of us, doesn't matter how different we are all, because you are CEO of a company, you're also working for a huge big corporate, like then I'm working for JoinMyTrip, as you might know, and then we have other people working for IT companies, like a self-employed designer and a student or whatever. It doesn't matter how different we are, the one thing that connects all of us, and I think it doesn't matter if you're on a co-working trip or on just a normal trip, you all have a big passion for traveling, and this is what, it's just the base, and then you can build up on that, and this is just like really good. Maybe one of the last questions, what was the biggest challenge, maybe for you, Lucie, because you've done another co-working trip already, what was the biggest challenge you have faced on a co-working trip so far?
You mean the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, just in general, like maybe in the last experience from the co-working.
The thing with the last co-working trip was I didn't have those people like those two and the other ones around me. The people, they were like very German, and they were like very like stubborn, and I'm an open spirit. I'm like all I want to do is relaxing and having fun and having a good time with good people. And those people weren't that like-minded like I am. No offense, everyone is different. So. But I didn't feel like I feel here. I felt like I need to escape. I don't want to share the house with them. But of course I did, because we shared the cost. And then I wasn't able to say goodbye and taking my own Airbnb. But then I found you, and now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yeah, I think if you guys want to have the special how to find the perfect coworkers, there's another episode of my co-working show that you can check out, where I will give you all the tips and tricks on how to find the perfect TripMates or co-working TripMates for your next trip. So you always make sure that you guys align. But still, I mean, I think also you see, even though you didn't match 100% perfectly, you still had a good time, and you still don't forget, because as we said, you can always learn from each other.
Yes.
So exciting. So as you can see, I think James and Lucie are both having a good time. I have to say, I also having a good time, and I'm really looking forward to some more great talks and inspirational moments. Let's see. So thanks guys for listening. Thanks Lucie for sharing your experience. Thanks James for sharing your experience.
Thank you for inviting me.
Do you have any trips planned in future? Like maybe this is something interesting for our listeners as well. Anything that you are planning to do with JoinMyTrip?
I might be a trip leader soon for a trip to Iceland. If you want to join, maybe Iceland.
Still on my list. Maybe I join.
Maybe you join. And I'm joining one of our co-workers, flatmates here, for a sailing trip to Croatia in June.
Oh, nice.
You as well, right?
Yeah, I do as well, but it's in July, so we miss each other by 1 month. And what about you, James? I heard something about Uganda.
Right. It's like I wanted to go to Uganda, and now JoinMyTrip
we have a new trip online.
Right? So
Uganda.
I think I want to join this one. Yes.
When is it? Maybe I join too.
I think in July, right?
July, right.
Yeah.
I got time in July.
There you go, another trip online. Okay, perfect. Yeah, thanks you guys. For watching this show. Thanks James. Thanks Lucie again. If you like this episode, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to give us a thumb up, to leave a comment, and also to just share it with your friends and family about this experience with JoinMyTrip. And I hope you will tune in for the next episode. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.